Hey everybody, it's John again from Gasper's Automotive Restoration, and today we have a short video here for you. This is Bayhead, New Jersey's 1948 700 Series American LaFrance fire engine. It's a really cool truck, open cab, V12 of course, junior V12, and it's a really nice truck. It's in nice shape. These guys are taking care of it. It's had some work done on it over the years, and it came in for a brake job and all new electrical and any other general service it needed. So we're just going to take you around here and show you this. These guys look like they opted for a set of radials here. They've got the Goodyear G149s on here, and it looks pretty cool in the truck. Most trucks have bi-splies, but this looks pretty good with the radials on it. It's a really nice look with the fenders. Very tall tire, but it works. So we've got the brakes apart in here, and we're going around. I guess they want the water tank replaced in here, and they want to figure out something here. I guess they got parades and stuff they do, whatnot. So we've got to do a little investigation on this for them and find out what that's going to cost. I've got a couple of ideas on what we're going to do here. We've done another truck before with a 700 series. I believe it's on one of our other videos, and we removed this section of the tank here. We just cut the tank off. These tanks are a weird like T shape in the front, and then they have this section that comes back here, and there's really not a need to have all this water. You only need like 300 or 400 gallons in the front. I mean, how much water are you really going to pump out of the tank, right? So we could take that out and get rid of the tank, and then get rid of this divider right here, and this actually turns into a seat. We did this in another truck upstairs, my buddy's 700 series, and it came out really, really nice. We actually end up reusing this wood, and this compartment right here makes a perfect seat for everybody to sit in. So, but we got to figure that one out, play around with that a little bit. Maybe even, instead of that tank up there, forget the water tank, and maybe put in a cooler for, stuff like, I don't know, beer or soda. Yeah, and maybe a grill instead of the water tank. I mean, you can just hook up to a hydrant and pump water too, and then you can eat cheeseburgers and drink beer. I think that's better, but anyway, that's just me. So we're gonna keep walking around here, and we've got the, whoa, watch out for that. That is a long valve stem extension. I almost tripped and fell on that. Wow. So the brakes, we took them apart, and wheel cylinders looked fantastic on the outside. They were like brand new looking, and it just goes to show you, you've got to check underneath those boots, because as soon as we pulled the little rubber boots back, brake fluid came pouring out of every single one of these wheel cylinders, and they are junk. So we had them sent out, and they are being rebuilt along with the master cylinder and the hydrovac. So this system will be completely new. We're replacing all the brake lines. Let's see where those brake lines are. I think I got them over here. Here we got Drew here. He's painting a toolbox here for one of the other trucks that's being restored here. It's a 28 Maxim for Stoughton. He's doing an awesome job. And here's our brake lines all made up here for Bayhead. And Jim is doing our wiring. He's doing a great job. He's got the whole dash out, got the wiring all pulled out. We're going to have every single wire in this thing brand new, because these things, more 700 series American LaFrance's burn down firehouses than any other type of fire truck out there. And we've got the headlights out. You're digging in there for the wiring. These things have a bunch of wiring inside here. If you're ever fooling with one of these, you can see there's a big cavity inside here, and that's how you get in here. You take your headlights out, and you can get in there and access your wipers and everything else. So you can see down in here on the floor, everything's accessible with the floor out. All these switches and relays and everything in here, it's pretty easy to get to once you pull this out. So we had to get in here, and we got the vacuum or hydro vac out of there, and the master cylinder that goes right down there. So, and then I was working on the engine in here, doing a little tune-up in here, and this engine was rebuilt about, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. It's a Junior V12, and unfortunately the distributors were not tight, so the adjuster lock on each one was loose. So these things were moving around and the timing was way off, and one of the distributors, the front one, had one set of points that was from 1948. So that was only firing on 6 cylinders. So that's not really good. And with these V12s, it can fool you. You think it's running on 12 cylinders. It's not. I had a truck come in here with the big V12, and it was only running on one set of points out of the 4 distributors it has on it. And it really didn't sound that bad, believe it or not. So you got to check all your ignition. But we're going through, just went through and did the ignition here, pulled the distributor out and did the new points and condenser here. We're going to clean up the rotor. We're going to pull the cap off here and restore this distributor cap next. And then we're going to get down and do the same thing on the rear distributor here, and take care of all that. But if you don't know what you're doing on that, don't touch it. It's complicated. Send it to us, let us fix it, or somebody that's qualified, and we'll go from there. So, but yeah, this is a really neat project. I just want to show this to you guys, and we're going to get back to work. But if you like this video, click like, subscribe, and keep that old iron running.